Hey everyone. Oh man. Hey everyone. How you doing today? Um yeah, usually I wouldn't do a reaction this early, but I'm awake right now. I've had to do some things, so that's why I'm a bit early. Well, I've woke up like an hour ago. So I said let me just do this reaction right now, get it over and done with, not get it over and done with, but let's just do this now so you guys have the content now since I can do it right now. But before I begin the video, it's been rough. It's been rough because yesterday was Thanksgiving, so of course I was on Twitter, but like it seems like something stupidly, actually that's a lie. I kind of know, I've kind of pieced together what has happened. So because my hero was trending on Wednesday, I said, okay, cool, this is a big cap chapter, so I'm just gonna go off Twitter. But I thought, okay, it's Thanksgiving. I went to my content page, blocked all the MHA 355 stuff, and spoilers still came out on my timeline. So I kind of have pieced together that I think the UA Traitor comes out today and it's Hagakure. So that sucks. And it's just annoying because it just shows that people who just spoil stuff so easily, and even if you block people or hide things, it just still comes up. So from now on, I'm just gonna unfollow you if you spoil stuff on my channel, on my page. I really cannot be bothered anymore because this is one of the biggest things of MHA, and I just got it spoiled for me. But it is what it is. The chapter will probably bang anyway, so I'll just read it. It's very disappointing because like it's why. I mean, luckily the only saving grace is I was kind of suspecting her already, so that's the only saving grace. It was between her and Aoyama for me, but Aoyama was cool in the war. Hagakure was missing in the war. That's the only reason why I was like, Hagakure, I think you might be the traitor, but it is what it is. But I hate the fact it was spoiled for me. But I'm gonna read the chapter anyway. I'm sorry if I sound like this because I'm genuinely like dead tired. So yeah, anyway, let's bring on with the action. If my laptop, oh my god. All right, so I'm gonna have to use my phone today because no, I'm not having my laptop freeze again. Like basically, I don't know why, but my laptop just freezes. My laptop freezes lately with my hero site, and usually I'll just like use a different one, but I don't want it to break right now. It's been a day. It's been a day, and it's annoying. I wish I wasn't on Twitter on Thursday, but it was Thanksgiving. Like, oh well, it is what it is. Okay, we move. So All Might's looking at an egg. Okay, I'm guessing this represents the egg that Midoriya is saying, like the egg in the microwave stuff. That's kind of deep if it is. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Star entrusted it to us. But what about Shigaraki? Did he take any damage? Thank you for asking that question, because that's a big thing. Anyway, from the battle data the Americans had analyzed, we deduced that the stolen quirk New Order is akin to poison for Shigaraki and is destroying him from within. It is impossible to tell how many quirks he currently has, but it is clear that a considerable stockpile of them have been destroyed. Then now we have an unlikely opening. That's what Jiramomo says. Right now, we are continuing to so Hagakure is really sitting down and listening to all this. All right, yeah. Right now, we are continuing to prioritize the safety of the general public. The surviving heroes are making haste to search for and rescue any remaining people. However, it is hard to predict the actions of AFO, especially when he is badly wounded. It doesn't matter if we find him or not. An all-out war is inevitable. Anyways, although I told all of this, or I told all of you to not hastily make moves. Shigaraki is by far our greatest enemy, along with AFO's real body, the insane villain Darby, whose firepower rivals Endeavor, the troublesome little girl Himiko Toga, the remaining 6 Nihayans. I don't know why I was listing this out and I was just reading it like calm. But I thought about it really. I was like, this is mad. This is kind of the all-stars now. And finally, the remnants of the Paranormal Liberation Front. The ones we need to capture now are not AFO, but rather the escaped prisoners running amok under his command. That probably isn't all of them either, according to what's his name again? I think it's Shoji, right? Yeah, I always forget his name. You're right. The threats are sure to increase regardless, according to All Might. However, on our side, we have lost more than half our heroes from the last battle. I'm hesitant in saying this, but it's because of staff falling in battle. Well, duh. Like, damn. Anyway, that we even have a chance in the first place to make use of it, grow stronger, even only a little. Now we must protect ourselves and hold those dear. I just love the way my hero is going. It's like they're actually like, no, you are adults now. You have to take care of the situation as well. Like, even though they're not, which is kind of deep. Well, I could go. We've already been doing that for ages. Got a point. All Might's like, whoa, like, okay. And then Uraka and Ida, looks like they're going somewhere. They're going on a trip. All right. So, and Uraka with a ponytail, oh, that's cool. So since All Might was always out with Deku-kun, he's only been here for moments before leaving again, right? Ever since the Gunga Mountain and Jakku Hospital battle, we've continued our training with the Pussycats. Okay, since we all share the attention to fight alongside Midori until Shigaraki stopped, and then Mina goes, right. Deku goes, well, then Kat-chan wanted to practice with me. He said, I'll make you master AOFA. Bakugo, innit? He's such a G. Bakugo goes, heh. I didn't say anything like that. Did your drums get shredded during your little escapade? And then Sato goes, all that character development, yet he still hasn't changed. Bro, that's the point of Bakugo, man. He's meant to develop, not change. Like, not completely change his character, bro. Like, develop, yeah, sure. Okay, sorry, development is change. He's meant to change, right? But not, like, stop being Bakugo. Like, damn, like, okay. Anyway, Bakugo goes, I just want to test out my new technique cluster. Okay, I'm guessing that's the stuff in the war. If it's effective against anyone who wields AOFA, then it's damn obvious it'll be effective against AFO and Shigaraki too. And then Shoto just realized he could probably do the same thing. And he goes, I see. Look at his hand. Well, make sure to use it on Heaps too. On me, Heaps too. That's what Kirishima says. Sarah says he's relegated himself to being the car sandbag now. Man, Kirishima, man. Everyone's saying, oh, I got to work way harder now. We've got to carry on the wheel of stars and stripes and go in the courtyard. My darling star, I'll never forgive Shigaraki for this. I bet you that was Mineta that said my darling star. I bet you that was Mineta. Anyway, she's everyone's star, you know. Well then, let's get started on my feelings. So basically, All Might is seeing the fledgling heroes become more heroes, and he's like, from what I understand, and I think he's starting to get it, like, you know, they know what they have to do, which is really good. Well then, let's get started on my feelings. So the fragile little eggs that day have brilliantly hatched. Oh, okay, so it wasn't the egg in the microwave. It's literally like kids growing. Oh, that's nice. Undeterred by any storm, now they spread their hopeful wings. All for one, you have done something very foolish. Even the greatest villains makes mistake. I know that class 1A is strong. All for one. We move on. Ah, says Shigaraki. Oh, Toga's back. Rah, she just made it back. She just made it back. Okay. Shigaraki goes, ah, you'll be fine, other me. Calm down. Our quack factor is damaged and is in no working condition. As long as we bide our time, we'll be able to use our quacks again. Shigaraki goes, I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I hate you. I'm sorry, that was very Anakin. Like, as long as even one person remembers All Might, this hatred will never cease to exist. And then AFO goes, our consciousness is fused. I could hear you loud and clear. And that violent rage, I too share that hatred with you, Tomura. And then who says that? It'll be fine. Although still AFO. It'll be fine. Although we weren't able to steal New Order, we've now removed our greatest obstacle. Let's take it slow. It's never a good idea to stick to a single plan. Although everything was carefully prepared, we must wait a little longer. And then Dabi's there. Nope. I'm so done with all this. I can't stand the sight of my father flying all nonchalantly like today. Toya-kun. I like the way her face is at Toya-kun. Although you and I are very much alike, there's one crucial difference. And Toya goes, oh yeah? He goes, listen closely. When you hear Oaface about to say that, you know he's about to say some villainous sweetness to get you on this side. Anyway, a person like me only one goal firmly is in mind, but plans out many, many routes to get here. All right, so they're revealing her now. Strictly speaking, they all are routes to use only in times of emergencies. Over years, decades, everything I have done was to ensure that every single route converges at my goal. I love him. I'll leave him with you until the body's perfected. Meanwhile, Midoriya Izuku has returned to a fortified UA. But you see, Toya-kun, Therein lies the difference between you and me. I love this guy. I have a lot of friends, and that's Hagakure. That is Hagakure. I have a lot of friends. Shocking reveal. I am absolutely fuming because this is literally the last panel. Ah, man. Okay, let's talk about it. Honestly, when I got spoiled, or when I pieced together, actually, let me read some of the comments first. Let's see. It makes sense that they've been trading for a while, but just off screen since when they confronted Deku, they had different moves that they used that we never saw before. True. I believe they started using some they started using combinations we never seen before, and some of them were some moves that we never seen before. I hope we get Deku go back and go 3 like a rubber match. That would be good. That would be good. But I feel like the only problem is all that like tension won't be there, but it's still good. It'll be still cool. Okay, in terms of Hagakure being the UA traitor, first things first, it's about time we got the UA traitor revealed. I mean, I would have been more like, oh my god, if I didn't get spoiled. But Hagakure being the UA traitor makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense because literally, where was she during the war? Like that is the question. I mean, I'll have to reread it, and maybe I'm missing someone. But let's see. Kodofe saying he has lots of friends, also be his overseas. Oh, of course. He's definitely referencing the overseas villains as well. But Hagakure, it makes too much sense, bro. She has the invisibility quirk, so she can go anywhere. Like, is she really? What if, like, let's say she even had another quirk, or what if, like, she'd been trained like Toga to be so like good at hiding her presence? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she's like mad OP with her invisibility quirk. Bro, I wouldn't even be surprised if she's hidden, like if she actually can go visible and no one knew. Like I would not be surprised. But then comes the theory when Aizawa is doing his erasure and everyone's quirks get erased, you know, in classes, and he tells them to stop doing stuff and like he tells off their quirks. Why isn't Hagakure visible? I mean, maybe because it's a mutated quirk. Still a lot of questions. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of glad it's Hagakure because, like, she doesn't, like, when you think about it, all she says is just a couple of positive things and bounces, like, oh no, you're being me. Like, it's kind of like Toby and Naruto. Toby and Naruto were just there having vibes until he said, okay, let's start the mission now. And I wouldn't be surprised if Hagakure. Apparently, in season 1, Hagakure told everyone they should go shopping when Deku bumped into Shigaraki. Bruh. Wait. I think she the one that actually mentioned swimsuits. Why is the invisible girl mentioning swimsuits? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Let me check the manga. Let me check them. Oh, I think it's like, I think if I remember, I think it's in the 80s. I might have to double check. I think it's in the 80s that shopping trip happened. But it would be mad if it is her, because really and truly, I didn't clock it. Why is the invisible girl? I mean, maybe. Oh yeah, she wears invisible swimsuits. To be fair, actually, but still, like that's kind of mad. That is actually kind of mad. Think like really and truly, Horikoshi picking Hagakure was a very, very, very good choice. I think it had to be her. Aoyama, now that I think about it, would have been weird. But the only reason why I was suspecting like crazy is because Horikoshi had that picture that was mad suspicious. But I can't really think of anybody else it could have been apart from Hagakure. When you really think it, if Ayama was kind of proven in, I believe Ayama was in the war proper. So if that was proven and Hagakure wasn't like seen like that, I mean, I can't really think of who else it could have been. So yeah, so that's why like when I saw the spoiler, yeah, I was disappointed because I wanted to be shocked, but I wasn't really surprised it was Hagakure. I was like, that makes sense. I was like, that actually makes sense because literally, like I feel like all this happiness, like she's not that prominent in the story, like, well, she's not that prominent up in your face in 1A, and she just says a bunch of positive things and it's mostly in the sides. Like, of course she's the spy, you get what I'm saying? But anyway, other than that, I'm glad the kids are happy, but I wonder what the next step is with Hagakure. When is that going to be revealed? Do you think the kids are going to find out? Actually, no, they're not. They're not going to find out. I think if Hagakure has come all this way, right, they are not finding out. I feel like they're only going to find out when she either comes out and be like, boom, boom, I'm the traitor, or if like maybe AFO just goes, like snaps her out. Like, I don't know. I feel like my question to you guys actually is, why is Hagakure doing this? Is she an AFO devoted follower, or is she like, I don't know, kidnapped as a kid and forced to do all these things? I think she's a devoted follower. That would be sick as well. Like, hey, Shinso must be licking his lips, man. Like, Shinso must be licking his damn lips. He's must like, yes, get out the class. Unrelated, but how do you plan on reacting to Demon Slayer season 2 on the channel when it's released next week? This is the thing. Before, like, if you had asked me before I did the My Hero reactions, I would have said I'm reacting to every single episode because it's Demon Slayer season 2. This season is going to slap. Like, it's going to slap. If you read the manga, this season is going to slap. But I'm not too sure. I'll at least react to episode 1 and a couple of episodes here and there where I know, okay, like it's about to go down. I think in the heat of battle, I might be reacting to it like almost every week. I mean, I don't want to make too many promises because fam, like My Hero happened, like that whole season 5 thing was a whole scuffle, and even the Attack on Titan. And I'm not really a reaction channel like that, but even though I react to My Hero manga, but no, but for real, I'll react to at least the big episodes and the first episode, at least that. So yeah, this will be very interesting because I can't wait for that. That'll be Demon Slayer season 2 will be a fun ride with everyone. Maybe she switches sides because she spent so much time with 1A and she's bonded with them. No way. If Hagakure goes, they're my friends, I'm going to switch sides, except if, like, no, the only way I'll accept it is if, like, she literally gets, like, defeated into switching sides. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, for example, let's say she's been evil, she's done all these plans, they've thwarted all her plans, like every single one, and she's like, there's no point, like let's just join the hero. You get what I mean? Like, what are those redemption arcs, or where they tell her, listen, like, you are a villain but you can't win all this, and she's like, oh no, like, you kind of like Nagin, like, you know how Nagin was like, oh, like, screw this, like, I don't trust all heroes, and then Deku comes in and like proves her wrong. I would only, and I think to do that with someone that far gone, I mean, granted, she's not different. The difference between her and Nagin is she is with AFO. She's clearly a devoted follower. Like, most likely, I'm 100% convinced she's a devoted follower. So to break that type of brainwashing, like, it's not easy, man. It's really and truly not easy. So I don't think she gets, like, I don't think she just like magically thinks, oh, I need to change my life. I think it's more like she takes the biggest L, and she's like, ugh, may as well, or go to prison. Either that, or she stays the same. I don't think after coming all this way, right? All this way, unless she's really herself, we need to talk about Toga, actually. I'll get to that comment. But unless she's really actually being herself and she's being not disingenuous, or maybe she's being like not controlled by, like, taken away by AFO, sorry. That's the only way I'll accept, like, her saying, oh, I've bonded with them, let's go back. Nah, most likely I would rather not, but I have a feeling it would because it's My Hero Academia. But I feel like Horikoshi would make it like really, really like deep, because, bro, like, because of her, her friends almost died. So that's kind of bad. Actually, because of her, All Might lost a lot more of his what do you call that thing? Her friends almost died yet again, but All Might's lost a lot of his time limit on his power. Bro, she doesn't care about them. Like, fuck. If she cared about them, she wouldn't send the people in the first place. Fuck, bro, no way. She doesn't care about them. Anyway, I don't like how Toga popped out in the league's grip after being separated for the longest. I feel like Shori had something cool but dropped it. I agree. I actually agree. I don't like that. When I saw Toga just back there, I was like, okay, like, you know how all this time we're thinking, where is Toga? Is she okay? Like, maybe she went on her own because she's sad and she just magically appears. I don't like that either. Horikoshi, please make sure you write something good for her, because I know you will, but, like, please save that, because let me not lie, that's kind of an L. I don't say that usually for Horikoshi, but that one is kind of an L, because it's like, what was the point of separating us for so long? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what was the point of all this mystery? We'll just have to wait and see. But other than that, does anyone have any other questions you want to ask, or just anything you want to just discuss? Just leave a comment. Other than that, next chapter will be interesting. I'll actually want to see it what's happening in Haruko's perspective. And the other thing is, do you think she's going to? Do you think she's 100% an invisible girl, or do you think she's actually going to look like? Nope, actually, invisibility was my quirk, and I just could leave it on all over. Or maybe she has like two quirks, like one called invisibility, one called, I don't know, holding it on, holding it on, super enhancing quirk that allows the quirk to last forever or something. I don't know, but like, let's see that. I'm really starting to see signs of early burnout, and Hurry's writing, focusing on moving the plot is fine, but we're skipping and checking off and checking plot point off a list at this point. See, I understand why some people feel like that, but the reason why I don't is because I feel like Horikoshi is still gonna write this for like a very long time. I don't think Horikoshi, because of how much he likes his thing and how well he's written it and how much depth he's put, I don't think Horikoshi is gonna like literally, like, I think everyone thinks like this battle right now is gonna be the end. I don't think so. I think this is the end of like part one My Hero Academia. It's still, in my opinion, because it is the final act. Like, there's no denying it is called the final act, so it is the final act. But even though all these plot points are coming now, I think these are plot points to end this part. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, getting the UA Traitor, if there was a time skip, had to happen now. Like, it had to happen like pretty damn soon, because like when else are we gonna see? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, why are we where they're not probably gonna, they may not even be in UA in part 2 or something, because they're in year 2. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm still in the belief that Horikoshi's probably writing this for like 700 chapters, because there's just way too much stuff left. Even if these taken off the UA Traitor, still Dabi versus Endeavor, the whole Todoroki family, they're still solving Toga's thing. They're still trying to make Deku the greatest hero. They're still like trying to make Bakugo and Todoroki at least surpass All Might. Oh no, Bakugo at least surpass All Might. There is a lot left. So I agree. Maybe he should. I mean, I see why people are saying that, because things are moving quick, but because they're moving quick and it's not like we're really losing plot points, except for that Toga thing. That Toga thing's weird, I'll admit. But other than that, right, we're not really losing plot points. He's solving the plot points in just quick time. That's all. Like, it feels rushed, but I'm not really complaining, because it's not like I'm reading it thinking, where's the rest? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm reading it, I'm like, okay, I guess you wanted to put this in this nice, concise little package. Like, for example, the Stars and Stripes fight. Stars and Stripes died in 4 chapters, right? Or she came in, 5? No, she came in with chapter and died in like 5 chapters. And people are complaining about it, but I'm like, okay, I guess this is what he wanted to tell with Star. This is how Star will still be a huge impact in the story. So that's how I feel about it. But I get what you're saying. Like, I do get it. It is going quick, but it's not, to me, it's going quick, but it's not like rushed pacing. It's just like it's just stuff is going quick. That's all. Like, loads of stuff is happening. That's pretty much the thing. In my opinion, Toro's not even a teen, just a 20 years. Are you talking about Hagakure? Oh, did Toro? As in, am I wrong? Or are you talking about Toga? I mean, I'll have to come back. Toga is like 17, if not. But let me see. What do you think is gonna happen now between the final showdown in terms of training 1A and improving? Final showdown as in this final act showdown, or final showdown as in the whole series? Which one? But if it's this final, I'm assuming you mean this final act one, because some people think this one is the wrap up of the whole series. What do you think needs to happen between now and the final showdown in terms of 1A training and improving? Bro, I need to see I need to see what this Bakugo's clusters, if it's improved a lot, because in my opinion, I've not seen from any of the 1A class any improvement that makes them think they could fight AFO's team. Fam, a higher Nomu. Even a higher Nomu. Bro, Hagakure's first name is Toroke. Yeah, thank you. Because I was thinking, okay, I think that's Hagakure. All right. Hagakure, is he 20-ish? Maybe. I mean, it's possible. Maybe they lied, but I doubt it. Or here's the mad thing. Maybe she has a quirk that she doesn't age like AFO. Maybe she has the copycat. Maybe she's a devoted follower for like years. What you? That would be mad if like she reveals herself and she's like a grandma. No, sorry, but yeah, in terms of 1A training, man, I think literally, in my opinion, Bakugo needs to be on the level of at least All Might before he's fighting AFO and Shiora. and even Deku, even Shoto. I mean, Deku's very strong now, but do you guys really think that Deku's on the same level as Prime All Might, or not even Prime All Might? End of like we're talking versus Nomu, Haya Nomu, All Might. I don't think so. I think Haya Nomu All Might washes Deku now. I don't care what anyone says. With all his magical quirks, Deku gets folded by Haya Nomu All Might. And you're telling him to fight AFO? They need years, man. They need years, in my opinion. Years of proper, like, I need them to come back and be like just legit like top 3 heroes or something before they fight AFO, in my opinion. But that's not what's happening right now. So in terms of trading right now, I guess, I don't know, get like an ultimate move and just pray. That's the only thing I can think of. Get a better ultimate move and pray. Like make Shoto's Fire Flash, what was it? I think Flash Fire Fist or something. No, not Flash Fire Fist. What do you call that thing? Flash Freeze Heat Wave needs to be as strong as like maybe the Culture Festival or something. I don't know. The Sports Festival or something. I don't know. Hakuko's first name is Toro. Okay, yeah. So Hagakure maybe 20ish. I mean, it's possible, but yeah. Yeah, she against Shige and AFO. Yeah, for real. Like for real. Against Shige and AFO, like, no, I don't care. I don't care how strong the kids are right now. They should not be fighting them. Like they should not be fighting them. Now, and I hope AFO dies soon because I'd love to see Deku and Shigaraki in the final fight. I think maybe Deku. I mean, I think at least someone major from the villain side dies now. I think maybe AFO could be defeated now. I think what could happen is maybe Shigaraki is like recovering, and then literally everyone and their mothers fights AFO. Like if it's like a like they're fighting like legit Madara or like a god. Like if you do that, you have a better chance, I guess. Like maybe like they have a sting operation to isolate AFO and like the whole of 1A and like Endeavor, Hawks, and Best Genius all fight AFO. That would be cool. That would be very, very cool. Something like that I could predict that. But let's see. Also, no one's gonna bring up Twice and Midnight's death. That's true. No, they brought up Midnight's death technically. In the hospital, I'm pretty sure. I mean, not brought up, but they still had the feeling. I know. What's her name? Yayorozu and all that. I'm pretty sure they were still kind of somber about Midnight, and they reflected on it. Twice, fair enough. Bear in mind, I think Shigaraki doesn't know. Maybe AFO instructed them not to tell Shigaraki. I mean, what if Shigaraki goes ballistic if he finds out Twice dead and dies and ruins all plans? But yeah, man, where's Mirio? Good question. Where is Mirio? We haven't seen him any ages. Twice was my favorite, bro. When Twice died, I cried. Honestly, I think there's a couple times where I've cried in My Hero Academia. Obviously, you could be a hero and All Might losing his quirk. Not losing his quirk, but All Might fighting AFO, Twice dying got me hard, especially when and you know what's funny about it? It was back to back, like My Hero Academia pain, Demon Slayer pain. So it was just, bro. But anyway, yeah, Twice's death got me hard because the way he died, it was just so sad because you could just relate, like you could relate to Twice so much. He was genuinely a good guy in an unfortunate situation. That is why, like with Twice, like he's literally he's one of my favorite characters of the series. He may not be in top 10, but I really, really, really loved his story. So it is. I understand why people are annoyed that Twice hasn't been brought up, but I'm gonna have faith in Horikoshi. Maybe it's not the right time. Like it's possible that they're like, let's bring it up later, or maybe they'll use it in the battle to like make Shigaraki go even more crazy. Like, look, they killed your friends. Like, you get what I'm saying? Something like that. Really 1A, 1B should get to season 3 pro heroes in this fight. Bro, literally all of them versus AFO and a bunch of like villains, and then they just put Shigaraki to the side. That would make logical sense. But even fighting AFO, bro, that would be so sick. Imagine everyone fighting AFO to take him down, kind of like a Demon Slayer demon. That is what I want. That is exactly what I want, and it would make so much more sense. All right. What do you think of Star as a character? I really thought she was cool, and when she was introduced, but after she died and her quirk was deleted, I feel like she was a very cheap and way to nerf Shigaraki. Do you know what? You're making valid points because if you think about it, you have to ask yourself, what was the point of Star being in this story now? It was to show there's a stupidly overpowered quirk that I guess is going to be AFO's goal now is to get the new order and all that, and stupidly overpowered. Well, I guess to be fair, he did say yeah she's dead, so she's dead, so it is what it is. But like he probably still wants it, in my opinion. Um, and then what was I saying again? So that's the goal. So you have to ask himself, okay, so did you just introduce Star just to give New Order, or did you just introduce Star to show how to just show Shigaraki's power? I mean, if her personality wasn't so cool, like herself, and the fact that she related to also the movies and she had this connection with All Might, it would be a little bit of a, oh, you just brought this character out of nowhere and here we go. Like I don't like it when story does that. Like it's like Black Clover with Nero. Like Nero just came out of the blue. I was like, I mean, obviously the bird was in the story, but I was just like, okay, why? Well, what was the point? Just to use in this one arc? So I get why people are like that, but I think because she's the number one hero, that will have lasting impact. So no matter what, she will have lasting impact. So I think it's okay because she was cool and she will have lasting impact. And her quirk is going to be super useful. And I get why you're saying she's a cheap way to nerf Shigaraki, but let's be real here. It's not like Shigaraki is going to be nerfed for long. Like he's going to be. And then you ask the question now, oh, okay, if you're going to nerf Shigaraki, why did you make him stronger again? Like there must be a reason for all this in terms of like with Shigaraki and him, why he's getting affected like this, why Hokoshi chose to make Shigaraki get affected by Star making the new order, and also why maybe how that will change Shigaraki. Maybe there's a reason for that, but as of now, I get I get what you're saying, but for me, I think it's okay just because because the number one hero died, she had a lasting impact. The fight was fire. She was a cool character. So in terms of all that, I don't really have too many complaints, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah, the Shikotsu students are really dope. They were not. Where are they? Where are they? We haven't seen them in a minute. Actually, should help? Am I gay? No. Shut up. Thank you, man. And that's I have to high five you, Cheyenne. Thank you, man. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it, really. This has been fun. You guys, honestly, talking to you guys have made me a lot happier, honestly, because like maybe I just needed to talk to someone because that Hagakure thing was kind of annoying that I found out about it. Plus, I've just woken up and I've been really tired and a little bit stressed, but talking to you guys has just made it so much better. So thank you so much for being here and listening as well. Do you think we'll ever get that old PLF War arc, MVA arc, Shiggy personality back? Honestly, I'll be mad if Shigaraki doesn't come back. I'll be blunt and honest here. I love Horikoshi, but I do not want Shigaraki to turn into one morphed figure. I want Shigaraki to be the main villain. Him. That's who we're following. That's who got the development. I don't want this AFO morph guy. But I'm only allowing it now because I'm like, all right, maybe Horikoshi has a better plan for this. Let me just wait and see. But like, I wouldn't like it if that was the person they fight. But I think we're gonna get old PLF War. I think we're gonna get PLF War. Shigaraki would be the final villain, in my opinion. Well, I hope. Damn, I really hope. Well, not PLF War. I guess PLF War with a hint of development because he did develop. I mean, he got the Stars and Stripes development. So the PLF War Shigaraki with a hint of Stars and Stripes development. That's who I want. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I think I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. Thank you very much for watching this stream. Thank you for coming. I know I'm sorry it wasn't as hyperactive about Hagakure being the freaking UA trader. I mean, this is a big thing. This is a very huge thing because we finally, we've been asking this for years and we finally got it. And the invisible girl was that. I mean, granted, who thought it was Hagakure? And actually, let me ask you before we go, who did you guys think the UA trail was? Because to me, I was convinced it was Aoyama until the war, and then it was like, where's Hagakure? That was when I was like, Hagakure, bro. Yo, I think they caught you out still. The readers caught you out. So who did you guys think? If anyone puts in the comments, who do you guys think? Well, whatever. But other than that, I hope Hagakure is a banging villain. I really hope so. I really hope, bro, imagine if she takes the whole of UA hostage. Oh my god, bro, there's so many possibilities. Imagine if she literally takes the whole of UA. You thought it was bro, that's funny, man. Hey man, do you think Deku should have a super form because he never had one other than full cow 100%. I won't be surprised if Horikoshi brings it back because in the movie, the way he spammed, freaking not spammed, but the way he easily went to 100%. I will not be. It will not surprise me if Horikoshi is thinking of just dropping that in the manga one day. He's probably thinking, that actually looks kind of nice. Let's put this in. I won't be surprised, man. I really won't be surprised. But another form other than full cow, I think he will at the end. Maybe at the end you'll have another form other than full cow. I don't know about more than two because when you get more than two forms, it starts to get a little Dragon Ball Z, a little DBZ. I thought it was Denki. Yeah, so I was so convinced it was Denki. I was so convinced it was Denki until the war when he actually came in, and the war changed a lot of perspective for me. Let me not even lie. So I was convinced it was either Denki or Aoyama, but then Denki came out and saved everyone. And then Aoyama was actually doing good, and it seemed like the poster was just a diversion from Horikoshi. So or maybe it means something else. Because bear in mind, I don't think we know why Aoyama, when Aoyama is like, oh my god, I had it rough. Other than the fact that he had the stomach problems, maybe he had more. So I don't know. Maybe there's that. Maybe there's some inner demons inside him or other people who have gone against him. But other than that, man, I'm not surprised. I was convinced it was Denki. I was like, it's Kaminari, bro. Like, get him. I was like, how could a guy with lightning quirk be this trash? Get him. I was like, get him. But yeah, Hagakure, man. I'm really intrigued. I'm actually very happy that it's Hagakure out of all the characters because it just makes the most sense. And maybe we needed another female villain. That's cool. So that'll be interesting. Monoma. Everybody suspected Monoma. The reason why I didn't is because I mean it's possible. Okay, I understand why everyone's suspecting Monoma because they're thinking copy quirk, OFA, maybe his son, maybe it relates. But I don't know why. I felt like maybe because Monoma trolls them way too much, it would be kind of peak if he actually hates them. That's why I was like, maybe it's not Monoma, but I wouldn't be surprised. But maybe it's not. But it'd be cool if he had something to AFO. That would be pretty cool. But I doubt he will. But yeah, that's pretty much it, really. I think I'm going to wrap up the stream now. So thank you so much, guys, for coming again. This has been awesome. I hope you guys are happy about Hagakure being the UA trainer. If you're not, let me know in the comment section. Let's discuss about it. Also, yeah, if anyone watches that spoils on Wednesday, F you. Stop spoiling stuff on Wednesday, please. I'm begging you because found out about all this. But thank you very much for watching again. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel for more on pop culture and entertainment. I hope you have a great day.